At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family, because our members become our family. It is not about competition, but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro Torres, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness. Welcome everybody. Today I'm going to tell you a story, my story, once again. I remember the first time when I stepped in a gym is because a friend of mine invited me to come and exercise. I remember holding one of those clips that actually holds the plate weights on the bar and squeeze it like I was exercising my arm. I was very ignorant in how to use the equipment, but I think it was funny now that I think about it, and I wanted to just work my arms with those clips. And he wanted to motivate me to lift weights. He was lifting weights. I saw him and he taught me a couple movements here and there, but I wasn't motivated. I was very skinny. I wasn't motivated at all. There was nothing fulfilling or that will attract me about lifting weights. I think one of the reasons why is because I think I thought back then that my body was perfect. I didn't see any imperfections in my body. So that tells me that what you perceive of yourself is how you present yourself to other people. So yeah, exercise. You don't have to exercise to be confident. Then in the future, a year later, start working in a company called Aspen Tree Service. I used to trim trees, take trims down, and doing all the things that have to do with trees. And I noticed that a guy was completely different, stand out than the other guys. He was, I thought, more handsome to the rest. And I said, I want to be like this guy. And what is the difference? And I noticed that he actually had big muscles. He was a huge guy. He was lean. And then I approached him and I told him what he was doing. Then he told me what he was doing. He was lifting weights. I thought for some reason that he developed that body with the work that we were doing, because the work that we were doing, it was very physical. You have to take those tree downs. Once you take them down, you carry the blocks on your back, on your shoulder. You bring them up hills, then you take them to a chipper, you chip them. But it's a constant physical job. So my ignorance thought that he got that body by doing that job. Finally, he actually told me that he goes to the gym and lift weights, and that's how I learned a lot of my programs right now, because he taught me a lot of bodybuilding programs. Anyway, I wasn't motivated in the beginning. I think one of the reasons I said is because the perception of my body was like it was perfect, until I see this guy and I say, I can improve my body, and the way I can improve my body and attract the opposite sex is by going to the gym and lifting weights. Bingo right there. I just said the key word right there. What motivated me, it was to attract the opposite sex. I want to stand out from the other guys. I want to be different, and that was my superficial motivation back in the past for me to start lifting weights. Also, my friend, the first time that I stepped in the gym, I don't think he got that physique like this bodybuilder. Since he didn't have that physique like this bodybuilding, it's like it wasn't a good testimonial of me, Like he wasn't a good example to think about, okay, I'm lifting weights too. Why is the reason that I'm lifting weights? Doesn't make sense for me to lift weights because my friend didn't look like this guy that stand out from the rest. Not long ago, I interviewed one of our members. He has been with us for like a month and a half. And he didn't deliver very good results. I believe he increased 2 to 3 pounds of muscle, but he also gained a pound of fat. His goal is actually to improve his body. He wants to be in shape. And we talk about his eating. And he told me that he hasn't changed anything on his eating. He's still eating out. He's still eating junk food. He eats when he comes home, he doesn't prepare his food. He just eats whatever is there, flexible, that he can eat. When he's out and working, he eats out. He doesn't pay attention to those little details. He drinks once in a while here and there. In the first assessment we had, we created an eating plan for him to actually get very good results. So the plan wasn't the problem. The problem is that he wasn't following the plan. And also not following the plan wasn't a problem. The real problem is that he's not motivated to eat healthy. And the reason why he's not motivated to eat healthy because he doesn't see the benefit. He's in his mid-40s, almost 50s. And he says that he's been eating like that for his whole life. It's convenience for him. It's easy. He doesn't have to actually make any changes because he doesn't see the need to do that. Since he doesn't see the benefits of eating healthy and it's more convenience for him to eat the way he's eating, there is no motivation for him to change. Like I said, he's in his mid-40s, almost 50s. The way he's eating is not interfering in a disease or anything that he perceives that is affecting his health or his body, because his fat percentage is not high. He's not an overweight. He's not an obese person. But at the same time, he's not in shape. He wants to improve his body. There is no reason for him to change because he doesn't see the need. He sees how difficult it is for him to actually prepare his food, to eat healthy, to get home and cook and prepare those foods, like I said. Because of that, he doesn't want to put the effort. He doesn't want to put the time there. It's easier, it's convenient for him to eat unhealthy. And he wastes that. And since he wastes that, it's not worthwhile for him to prepare his food because it's not, according to him, affecting his life. And that's good because that's honest. And as long as he's honest, I understand the reasons. And my job is not to force people to, you must eat like this if you're going to get in shape. My job is to help them understand that if they want to get better results, they need to change. So what I did with this member specifically, we talk about it, and then I actually told him a couple of research I have done about how food affects your body and why it's important for him to eat healthy. But even though I told him whatever I told him, it's not going to motivate him because it's not just going to happen just like that. Because we as a human being, we not rational. We are emotional. Let's go back to my story. When my friend took me to lift weights and he told me that it was a good thing for me to do, yeah, he didn't give any specific. He didn't even show me any research or whatever. And even though he actually done that, I will not change. I will not get motivated. The reason why I got motivated to lift weights is because I saw this guy and I say, I want to stand out like this guy. I want to be apart from the rest of the guy so ladies can choose me instead of choosing the other guys. So that's emotional, okay? So that's the same with this specific member. Doesn't matter what I'm going to tell him. He's not going to change just because I say things. It needs to actually click in his head and it needs to hit his heart for him to to understand that he needs to change the eating, whatever that it is that he wants to achieve a better physique. He wants to be in better shape. He wants to be more energetic. He wants to find a partner, or he wants to climb Mount Everest, or whatever he wants to do. It needs to be emotional. If he's not emotional, he's not going to change. So what I did with him, I talked and I said, I understand that you're not motivated to do this. And I mean, thank you so much for being honest. You have a plan. What I recommend you do is go home and think about it. You come in and exercise with us and you're pushing hard, because in your workouts I see you working out and pushing hard. And these types of workouts that we do, they're not easy. So for you to show up and do your workout, it talks highly about it talks highly about you, and you want to get somewhere. But also eating, it's important for you. So go home, think about it, give yourself 30 minutes and think about what you're gonna get from exercising and why it's important for you to exercise, because your eating is gonna complement this. You're gonna get better results when you start eating healthy for many reasons. And so he agreed with me. He said, yeah, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna think about it and see what I think, and then we talk after in the next assessment. The reason why I tell you the story is I want you to really think about you, and I want you to think people around you who are close to you. Yes, if you're not touched emotionally about you changing and losing weight or transforming your body, it's not going to happen. It doesn't matter if somebody comes and you see that it has a nice physique, or is having a high quality of life, it has more energy, it's more alive, it has more time, it's more energetic, whatever all those things that you see in another person. If it doesn't hit you emotionally, you're not going to change. Even though if you think you want to change and you want to improve your life, you probably it's not going to happen. Something emotionally needs to hit you right here for you to change. Your motivation has to be very powerful. So this is one of the reasons when I interview our members, Custom Body Fitness, one of the questions I ask him is, why do you want to do this? Why is it important for you to lose weight? Why is it important for you to transform your body? If your motivation is very high, the chances for you to succeeding are going to be very high, because you motivate, you understanding why you want to do the things. You are hidden emotionally. So think about this. Think about why you're waking up today. Why? Is that responsibility? Do you have your goal set? Is that because of your family? Is that because you love your job? Is it because of other pleasures? Is it because your favorite program that you're waiting to watch at night? Why are you waking up today? Why are you want to work? Why do you want or need the money? Why are you exercising? Why are you eating? Why are you going shopping? Ask all those questions every single time you do things, because they're going to give you a lot of answers about why are you doing things, and you're going to understand yourself, your motivations. Maybe you can transfer that into other habits that are going to help you progress in life. Another thing that I want to mention here is, when I think about when I went back with my friend to the gym the first time, I think about my clients. The way Custom Body Fitness, we do business with our members, is we deliver results. We are very, very committed to deliver results. We want your body to change. Since we want that, we do everything that is in our hands to do that. But in exchange, we ask our members to refer a lot of people to us. And that's how actually we get a lot of clients, because our people bring more people. They see the results and they bring more people. I think if you want other people to change, you need to be a model. You can't just tell somebody, let's say your son, your husband, or your wife, or your brother, or your mom. You can't just go and tell your mom or this person, go lose weight, you need to lose weight when you are overweight. A doctor that is overweight can't say you need to lose weight and your doctor is overweight. You need to set up the example. So I think one of the reasons why I wasn't motivated once again is because my friend wasn't a great example for me to change. So you want to be an example. Just like our members, they change and they said they see the difference, other people see the difference, they set up the example. And that's how more people come to Custom Body Fitness. So the two lessons. One, your motivation is to be very clear. Why are you exercising? Why are you changing your eating? What are you going to get out of this? Remember, when I started exercising, I didn't care about being healthy. What really got me into lifting weights, it was attracting the opposite sex. Right now, my motivation have changed a lot. I mean, I'm married. I have a kid in the way. I have my animals. I'm perfectly happy with my family. As of right now, my motivations are to stay in shape because I want to be young. I want to be independent. I want to be strong. I want to be an example for my clients, of course. And I think it's also mental. It really helps me not to give up. I think lifting weights, like many people think, is not easy. It's hard. It requires a lot of strength. But we're not talking about physical strength. We're talking about mental strength because you're challenging your body to lift heavy weights. It's an internal fight. So it shows how strong I am by not giving up and going and lift those weights. As soon as I give up, I feel like a failure. So it's also an internal fight, a mental fight that I go every day. It makes me stronger not to give up. And I think those are the motivations that keep me going to go to the gym and stay in shape. My motivation started by being attractive, then it changed to a different motivation. But what really matters is what motivates you. Plus, another thing is that as I have this now as a habit, I've been doing it for such a long time that now it's something that my body wants as well. So remember that. One, know why. And second, if you want other people to change, you want to set the example. Thank you so much for continuing following me. If you have any questions about this video, you have any comments, do it in the comment area. Share with this video to other people, with other people who need this information, who can use this information to change their lives and other people's life. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the content offered here, then I know you will enjoy these books. These are great tools to lead you to successful weight loss, better health, and greater happiness.